Hello everyone, welcome to our sessions. In this series of videos, we are going to cover 9 chapters of Pure Mathematics 1. Chapter 5 Straight Line Graphs. In this video, we are going to cover length and area. We will go through each topic step by step. We will do some book exercise question. We'll solve some past paper questions and we'll give you some exam success tips so you can excel in your Excel. So let's start our journey. Topic 4 is length and area. If you want to find length of two coordinates given, as you can see in the diagram, coordinate A and coordinate B, which is x1, y1 and x2, y2. We can use the formula square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. We are telling this is a distance formula because we can find the distance between two coordinates. Now, suppose if you want to find area of this triangle. So imagine this line is a hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. And if you want to find area of a triangle ABC, C is not given, but you can take is a ABC. This is equal to half times base times height. Now here, as you can say, base is equal to x2 minus x1 and height is equal to y2 minus y1. So by using this formula, we can find the area of a triangle. So in this topic, we are going to cover the distance formula and the area of a triangle formula. Let's move to exercise 5G. Question 1. Find the distance between this pair of points. We have two coordinates. We can label this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. Now the distance formula D is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. In exam, please write formula that will give you marks for the steps. Substitute the value. My x2 is 5 minus 2 squared plus 1 minus 7 squared. You can use calculator to simplify it. So that will give us 5 plus 2 squared plus 1 plus 7 squared. So that will give you 5 plus 2 7 square, which is 49, and 1 plus 7 square 8, which is 64. If you find the square root, you will get 113. This is not a perfect square. So 113 is our answer. It's a distance between these two coordinates. Let's move to next question, question 3. Consider the point P, Q and R is given. Show that the line segment joining the point PQ is not congruent to point QR. Congruent means they have the same length. They are exactly same. So first we have to find the distance between point P and Q. We use the formula which is x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. I am just putting the coordinate here. So 4 minus 11 squared plus minus 3 minus 8 squared. So this is 7 minus 7 squared plus 5 squared. Minus 7 squared is 49 plus 25 will give you root 74. We don't have to do square root because we just have to say it's the same or not, so that's okay. Now find the distance between QR. So for QR, x2 minus x1 squared, 4 minus 7 squared plus minus 3 minus 5 squared. 4 minus 7 squared, we can say minus 3 squared plus minus 8 squared. That will give you 9 plus 64 and that will give you root 73. So as you can see, PQ and QR are not same. So you can write PQ is not equal to QR, or you can say they are not congruent to each other. Question number 5. The distance between the points 2y and 5, 7 is 3 root 10. Here distance is given and we have to find two possible value of y. So the same formula we have to do. The distance between these 2 points, so I can write distance is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. I am advising you to write the coordinate or label the coordinate is x1 y1 and x2 y2. It's easy to substitute value. Okay, so x2 minus x1 square, 5 minus 2 squared plus 7 minus y squared. And here the distance I can substitute 3 root 10. Now in next steps, I am doing a square both side. So that will remove the square root. So 3 squared is 9 and root 10 square is 10. So I can write 9 times 10. Here square root is gone. 5 minus 2, which is a 3 squared, plus 7 minus y squared. So 90 is equal to 9 plus 7 minus y squared. So I am doing a minus 9 both sides. So 81 is equal to 7 minus y squared. Again, I have to do square root both sides to remove this square. So 9 is equal to 7 minus y. But we have to find two values. So always put plus or minus 9. So 9 is equal to 7 minus y. So the first value we are getting is y is equal to minus 7 both sides. So that will give you minus 2. That is the first value we are getting of y. And minus 9 is equal to 7 minus y. So that will give you y is equal to 16. Simplify. So these are the two value expected of coordinate y. Question number 7. A point P lies on the line with equation y minus 3x. And the point P is a distance root 34 from the origin. Find the two possible values of point P. For this type of the questions, first by using this distance, we will try to find another equation of line. And then we can equate or substitute this value into another equation. So that will give you the coordinate of the point P, right? Okay. So first of all, we know the distance from the origin. So now what's the coordinate of origin? Which is 0, 0. So I can use first the distance formula. OP is equal to 0x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared. And here root 34 is equal to x squared plus y squared. Now I will do square both sides to remove the square root. So 34 is equal to x squared plus y squared. So this is one equation I am getting by using a distance. Now this equations is a quadratic equations. So we can substitute this value of y here. So what I can do is x squared plus 4 minus 3x whole squared is equal to 34. And I will try to simplify this equation. So I will get two value of x. And then we can find coordinates. So x squared, expand 4 minus 3x squared, that will give me 16 minus 24x plus 9x squared is equal to 34. So x squared and 9x squared, that will give me 10x squared minus 24x plus 16 minus 34 equal to 0, because we have to factorize. So we will get this equation. So 10x squared minus 24x minus 18 is equal to 0. Now to find the value of x, we have to factorize it. For factorizing, easy way is to use the quadratic formula. So my a is equal to 10, my b is equal to minus 24, and my c is equal to minus 18. So the x is equal to minus 24 plus or minus square root of minus 24 squared minus 4 into 10 minus 18 over 2 into 10. Put these values into calculator. We are getting x is equal to 3 and x is equal to another value of x minus 3 over 5. So y is equal to 4 minus 3 into 3. That will give you 4 minus 9 minus 5. And y equal to here for this value 4 minus 3 into minus 3 over 5 will give you 29 over 5. So the coordinate of point that we can find is 3, 5, and this one will give you minus 3 over 5 and 29 over 5. Question number 11. The point R 5 minus 2 and S 9, 0 lie on the straight line L1 as shown. Work out the equation of straight line L1. It's the very easy question. First we have to find the gradient. So m is equal to 0 minus 2 over 9 minus 5. That will give me 2 over 4 half. So this is the gradient for the line L1. For L1. Now to find the equation, we can use y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. You can use any coordinate r or s because both are on line L1 to find this line equation. So y minus 2 is equal to half into x minus 5. So I use the r coordinate here. So y plus 2 is equal to half x minus 5 over 2. You can write in a y equal to mx plus c form. So y is equal to half x minus 5 over 2 minus 2. So y equal to half x minus 9 over 2. So this is the required equation for line L1. Let's move to part B. The straight line L2 is perpendicular to L1 and that is passing through the point R. Work out equations for the straight line L2. To find equation, we need a gradient and we need a coordinate. Already we know the coordinate R, which is 5 minus 2. To find the gradient, we can use the gradient of line L1. So we already find gradient of line L1 is equal to half. So the gradient for line L2, because it's a normal or it's a perpendicular, we can find it's a minus 2. So this is the gradient for line L1 and this is the gradient for line L2. Now we can use the equation y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus 2 is equal to minus 2 into x minus 5. Simplify it. Y plus 2 is equal to minus 2x plus 10. So y equal to minus 2x plus 10 minus 2. So y is equal to minus 2x plus 8. So this is equation for our line L2, which is perpendicular to L1. Now move to part C. Write down the coordinate of point T. Now we know point 2 is on line L2. So we already find equation of line L2 is equal to y is equal to minus 2x plus 8. So So to find the coordinate, because we can see that t is a y-intercept, we have to substitute x is equal to 0 in these equations. So that will give you y is equal to 8 coordinate. So the coordinate for point T we can write is a 0, 8. Now part D. Work out the length of RS and TR, leaving your answer in the form of k root 5. So we know the formula to find the length. For that we need the coordinate of R, S and T. So T coordinate is this. We know the coordinate of R, which one is 5 minus 2, and the coordinate of S that we are using here is 90, right? So first find the length for RS. So RS is equal to square root of 9 minus 5 squared plus 0 minus 2 squared. So that will give us 4 squared, which is 16, plus this is also 0 minus 2 squared, that will also give us 2 squared, which is 4, and root 20, and we have to write in form of k root 5. So I can write 4 root 5 in the surds. So this is our RS. Now find TR. So TR is equal to, we can use the coordinate T and R, 5 minus 0 squared plus minus 2 minus 8 squared. That will give me 5 squared plus 10 squared, because minus 2 minus 8, 10 squared. So 25 plus 100, which is 125. And when you write in k root 5 form, you can write is a 5 root 5. So this is RS value and this one is the TR value. So this is the length. Move to part E, work out the area of RST. So if you join this triangle, it's look like triangle RST. And as you can see, line L1 and L2 are perpendicular to each other. So this is a right angle triangle. So we can use the area of triangle is equal to half times base times height. Now here, my base is RS and my height is TR. And we already find the length. Find of the length of the RS is equal to 2 root 5. And the length of the TR is equal to 5 root 5. So when you simplify, that will give 5 times 5, root 5 is 5, and this 2 will get cancelled, and that will give you 25. So 25 is the area of a right angle triangle RST. Let's move to past paper questions. Line L1 shown in the figure has equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 26. And line L2 passes through the origin which is perpendicular to L1. Find the equation of line L2. To find the equation of L2, we need a gradient and the coordinate. Because it's passing from origin, we can say the coordinate is 0, 0, right? Now to find the gradient, we can use equation of line L1, because I know line L1 is perpendicular to L2. So to find the gradient, we have to make y as a subject. So 3 is equal to 26. So 3y is equal to minus 2x minus 26. So y equals to minus 2 over 3x minus 26 over 3. So the gradient for line L1 that I'm getting is minus 2 over 3, right? This is the gradient for line L1. So the gradient for line L2 I can say is a 3 over 2, right? So this is the gradient for line L2, which is a 3/2. Now which is passing from the origin. So to make equation we can use y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, y minus 0, 3/2 x minus 0. So y equal to 3/2x. So this is equation of my line L2. Let's move to part B. We have to find the area of triangle OBC and we have to give the answer in the form of A over B. Now we know the equation of line L1 and L2. So how we are going to use it? So we have to find area of this triangle. We know the coordinate of O, which is 0, 0 because it's the origin. If I find the coordinate of B, which is y-intercept of line L1. So I can see this is 0 and 26/3. And to find the coordinate of C, we have to equate this to line equation. So that will give me the coordinate of this point C. Now for that, I can write minus 2x/3 plus 26/3 equal to 3/2 x. To simplify it, minus 2x plus 26/3 is equal to 3/2x. I can do the cross multiplication. So minus 4x plus 52 is equal to 9x. And then I can move minus 4x this side. So that will give me 13x is equal to 52. X is equal to 4. When I substitute in this equation, y is equal to 3/4, the y value which give me 6. So the coordinate of this point I can say is 4 and 6, right? Now, how to find the height and the base? So I know this is my base is OB. So I can write area of triangle OBC is equal to half times my base is OB and my height is this. I can take this point, any point I think M. So that give me CM point. Now I know the height of OB is 26/3 because that already we find. Now to find CM, I can see the x coordinate of this C because this give me the 4. So that means I can use this x coordinate as a height. And when you simplify this, that will give you 52/3. So this is the area of a triangle OBC. Let's move to next question. As you can see in the diagram, triangle PQR is given and we know the coordinate of P, Q and R. We have one more point which is M and which is the midpoint of QR which is given here. The line L1 which is passing through point M and which is parallel to PR, we have to find the equation for line L in the form of AX plus BY plus C. Now to find the equation of line L, we need a gradient and we need the coordinate of point M. So to find the gradient, we can use the gradient of PR because PR and line L1 is a parallel, so they have a same gradient. So first let's work out the gradient of PR. So gradient is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That will give us minus 3/2. To find the coordinate point M, we can use the midpoint formula. So coordinate of M is equal to x1 minus x2/2 and y1 minus y2/2. So that will give me 3 and 5 when you simplify. So now we have a both thing. We have a point and we have a gradient. Now we can use the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus 5 is equal to minus 3 over 2 x minus 3. Simplify, I am multiplying this to this side. So 2y minus 10 is equal to minus 3x plus 9. And I have to write in this form, so I am moving 3x this side. So 3x plus 2y minus 10 minus 9 equal to 0. So equation of line is equal to 3x plus 2y minus 19 equal to 0. So this is the equation of line L1. Okay, let's move to part B. The line L cuts the PQ at the point N. So this is the equation of line L, and at PQ it is intersecting at point N. We have to find the coordinate of N. Now we know this N is on line L1 as well, and it is on the line PQ as well. So to find the coordinate, we can use this L1 equation. In that we can substitute the y coordinate. So y coordinate of PQ line is 8. So 3x plus 2 into 8 minus 19 is equal to 0. So 3x plus 16 minus 19 equal to 0. 3x minus 3 equal to 0. 3x is equal to 3. X is equal to 1. So this is the x coordinate. We already know the y coordinate. So that means the coordinate of N is 1, 8. So this is the answer for your question 1. Now, to find the area of triangle MNQ, we know the coordinate of N, which is 1, 8. We just find it out. Coordinate of the M that we already find before, which is 3, 5. And the coordinate of Q is 7, 8. We know the area of triangle is equal to half times base times height. Now in this triangle, this QN will give me height. Now to find the QN, I know that the x coordinate of Q is 7 and x coordinate of N is 1. So if I want to find, I can do 7 minus 1. So my height will be given. So what I can do is 8 minus 1, sorry 7 minus 1 we can do it, because the x coordinate we have to do it. So for the NQ, so I am writing here NQ is equal to 7 minus 1. So that will give me 6, and this will give me a height. Now to find the base, this one, we have to do, this is the y coordinate. So the y coordinate of this is 8 and this is 5. So for that, to find MN or the base, I can substitute y coordinate, which is 8 minus 5 will give me 3. So this is give me base. So this is my height, this is my base. Substitute here. So half times 6 times 3. That will give me 9 units. So this is the area of the triangle MNQ. Let's move to important takeaway for this topic. First, we should know the distance formula between 2 points. So suppose point A coordinate x1 and y1 is there. Point B coordinate x2, y2. If you want to find the distance between A and B, you have to use this formula: x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared and whole square root. That will give you the distance between these two coordinates. To find the area of triangle, the formula is half times base times height. Now to find the base and height, you have to sketch a triangle. If the coordinates are given, that help you to find it out, base and height, so that help you to find area. Now the point of intersection of two lines can be found using equations, equating equations or simultaneous equation. For example, you have a two straight line, y is equal to 2x y is equal to 3x plus 5. So you can equate this. 2x is equal to 3x plus 5. Find the x coordinate, substitute in any of the equations, will give you y coordinate. Suppose you have a 2 equation, y is equal to x squared plus 5x plus 3. That curve is there. And y is equal to 3x. Then you can use a simultaneous equation to simplify this. Substitute this value in this equation and you can find the coordinate. The smallest distance between two parallel lines, suppose we have two lines L1 and L2, and you have to find the shortest distance between them. You have to find the perpendicular height. That's the shortest distance between these 2 points. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, please give it thumbs up. Do subscribe for more math content and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or topics that you would like to see next.